Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. This is the Supercar Science Showdown with Bugattis. Now, this is still the first day, and in the morning no less. So right now, I am just trying to see how far I can get with my Bugatti Chiron 300. So the 300, if you watch the videos online, they want you to use instant nitrous, okay? The reality for me is that instant nitrous never works on my device. If I try to hit instant nitrous after launch, what will happen is the nitrous button will flash orange and absolutely refuse to activate. I'll end up hitting red line in second gear and losing. So what I'm actually doing here, if you were watching what I was doing, is I'm actually launching deep perfect, late perfect to early, to really almost to late. And then what I'm going to do is let the first gear run and then hit nitrous before it redlines. And again, a deep good first shift and nitrous in second seems to still be able to produce a 6.9 run. Not as good as you can see with the guys that are able to get it immediately, but good enough for me to progress at least pretty well so far. So again, I'm launching almost late. Or very deep good, very deep perfect, and then using nitrous in second to still get 6.9 runs. I think this shift pattern works for a lot of Android devices that have a really difficult time getting that instant nitrous reaction, because another point about that instant nitrous is you really have to kind of hit the launch just right, or the computer will say no, you can't activate the nitrous. So I call it the sticky nitrous button. It's like it doesn't want to work. You know, you hit it and it sticks and it just flashes at you, no, denied, denied, and then you lose. So instead of giving it that opportunity, what I'm going to do is just let first gear run. Right now, at this point in the morning, you're not going to get all the players kind of in this yet. A lot of people are either not ready yet or they're still at work. So when I think this will pick up is later in the afternoon. You have more and more players. Also, because this is a Bugatti Showdown that doesn't give us huge amounts of green token, I think we're going to have less overall people urgently jumping into this. People who are just starting the Supercar Science event, they may not need the Cento yet. They can do the first two. Plus, a lot of newer players are working on the Holiday Cup, so this is not the most popular spot to be in at the moment. I'm sure this will change as more and more people get stuck in Supercar Science and need another lock-in. But as of right now, what I'm seeing is that it's mostly people that have the cars built from a while ago that's in here racing. The real question is, can I even get to 1200? I have a feeling the answer to that is going to be no. I'm noticing that my rank is jumping pretty quickly, and I'm only at about 600 here, and we're already looking at what? Let's see here. Whoops. That's what happens when you hit the button too fast. All right. Well, after the next run, I will see if I can catch the actual ranking information, so I can see how far I've gotten. Now, the Cento is probably one of the faster cars in here, second maybe to the LVN, but again, against the 300, it's not really that competitive. And the 300 against the all-new, I guess you call it the Bolide, is not competitive. The Bolide fully maxed is a 6.82 car. I'm a 6.9, high 6.9 car at best, so you're not doing so well here. All right, so 1277 rank at 698. That means there's only about 1200 quote players ahead of me in the rankings. Let's see if we can get to 1200 trophy, because understand that every 30 trophy jump could be like a few hundred ranking jumps. So you may run out of people to race before you even get to 1200. All right, that launch is a little bit on the early side. Let's see if I can still get a 6.9 run out of it. It's gonna be pretty tight for that. Usually you want to launch towards middle of the perfect or late, not early. Early doesn't seem to help this car too much. Let's see what I did. Yep, 7.0 run on that one because the launch was a little bit on the early side. Okay, so moving right along. The rewards so far are kind of meh. Okay, I looked through the reward list. I don't, other than the 1200 trophy car, there really isn't anything that I'm particularly dying to get out of this showdown. That could be another reason why people are just not jumping at the showdown, because the rewards are meh. You get more tokens from the Holiday Cup, and you get more other rewards out of the Supercar Science itself. But I think most people are on the Holiday Cup because 2 cars you can get. This showdown is just not a priority at this point in the day. So moving right along here, so far so good. I haven't even run into any real challenges yet. And at the lower ranking, if you notice, right now you're gaining almost 50 points, and that 100 point jump moved me up about 500 ranks. So you're getting about 50 points per win, so you're moving up really fast. And then as we get to closer to 1200 and higher, that'll slow down. You're going to get maybe 28 to 30 points per win. Alright, so here's a 300. Now I got to really start concentrating. Got to get the shift just right. If I am ahead of him, this is close. I might be just ahead of him enough to get this win, because what I always want is to be about a wheel, where the wheel is, ahead of my opponent visually, to have a chance to make sure it's a win. If it's closer than that by like a bumper or something, I'm going to lose. As it stands, I only beat him by 5 thousandths. Okay, so the graphics sometimes tricks me because I look like I'm ahead, but I'm going to lose. I have to be really ahead for me to know for sure that I'm going to win. Alright, so that wasn't the best run, but I got a win out of it. Oh, here we go. Here comes the bolide. This is going to be a loss. Unless he's totally not sure how to drive it, I'm not going to win this. And I'm going to do my best here. I'm not going to give in just because. But it's likely going to be a loss. Let's see what happens. Yep. Loss. Boom. And let's see what the bolide ran, because it's going to be fast. 6.826. There it is. Okay. Now, he maxed that thing real fast, and he knows how to drive it. The good news is that car is that consistent too, so you can get 6.82 runs over and over again out of that car. Unfortunately for me, I just bought the bolide and it's still being built, so I'm not going to be running around in a maxed one for at least a day or so, if not 2-3 days, because I want to deliver it slowly, get to stage 5, make sure I have the fusions. Then I will start pulling crates for the stage 6s before fully maxing out the car. In the meantime, I think the 300 is more than capable of getting far. I don't plan to grind this one because I don't see a lot of token rewards in it. So I'm not going to grind this one too hard. We have the Elite token, I think the Elite Tuner Showdown again coming up. So that's the one everybody will be jumping on. But so far so good, almost 900 trophies, but here's the problem. I'm at the top 500 already. There are just not going to be enough players at this point to keep going for long. Let's see how far I can get, but I suspect things are going to get tough, and also I may just not be able to get to 1200 no matter what at this point, because the top players may not even be much past 1200 at the moment. So here we go, another 300. Starting to see the top maxed out 300s, and I'm just waiting to see a series of bolide to kick me back down the rankings, but I'll take what I can in the meantime. How are we looking here? It's a win. A win's good. That's going to be another 40 points or so. So that'll bump me over 900, right? 43 points of trophy bumps me a little over 900, collecting 900 gold points, and let's see. Now I'm at like 350s. I'm not going to get much further. This is not going to happen at this time. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to run a little more, take a break, basically come back later to actually try to get to 1200, because I have a feeling I'm going to start running into those blue cars in a second. So, and I may get much better drivers at this point to face against. That's the other issue. Okay, so This is a win. I'll take it. Can't complain when you're winning. But what do we got coming? I mean, I just have a feeling this isn't gonna stay my way for much longer. I'm too far up the rankings now not to run into fully maxed bolide. So let's see what's yeah, 240 ranked. That means theoretically it's not just 240 players. I should take that back, because you notice they're all 240s on the ranking. So maybe there's like 500 players fighting for that 240 ranked spots based on the trophy. But even then, here we go. Rookie, low-level rookie guy with a fully maxed bolide. All right, must be a very rich rookie. All right, let's see what we have going on here. And rookie decides to give me the win. How about that? Maybe rookie knows that he's going to end up on YouTube. It's like, oh, that's that YouTube guy. I'll let him win. I can get it back later. Because he really just let me have it. There's no way that car wouldn't have just blew my doors off near the end. So, interesting. My ranking dropped when I was supposed to have won. So there are more people gaining ranking faster than I am right now. So even as I'm gaining, my rank actually dropped by 40 because more people have gained beyond that. Oh, another blue car. Okay, I think I'm done here. This is getting to the point where I'm going to start to have nothing but losses coming up. I don't think this guy's going to give me the win. All right, here he comes, and off he goes. There it is. Oh, that's actually not as far off from me as I expected. But still, it's a loss. A loss is a loss. I'm going to start bumping back down in trophies. Let's see where we're at. A little laggy there. 6.915 for him. More than enough to beat the 300. Okay. And now I'm at 344, bouncing back down. This doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care where I am in the rankings. Ultimately, what I care about is whether I can get the 1200 trophy. So if I'm going to take another loss or so, I may decide to take a break here and then come back later when I have a better guarantee I'm going to get that trophy range of 1200. Uh-oh. Gonna lose that one. Yeah, when it looks like this, when he's slightly a hair ahead of me, I'm definitely gonna lose it. Didn't run that one as well as I could have. Or this guy just drove really good. Let's see what he ran time-wise. He or she. Nope, I drove poorly. He drove less poorly, and therefore he wins. Okay, so looking like things are going downhill at this point. Do I want to take any more potential loss? Okay, this one should be a win, so I'll at least bump up a little bit again. Let's go ahead and climb back up. Oh, no nitrous. No. Okay, nitrous. Oh, man, this is... Oh, I still got that. Wow. Okay, that was not fun. That was not good. I almost lost that. Yeah, so that... I tried to activate nitrous and the button stuck and didn't do it. 7.125. I barely got that one. Okay, so... Alright, back to the 300 ranking range. So with this kind of level ranking, I don't think I'm going to progress much more. It's going to be a lot of bouncing up and down at this point. You're kind of hitting a performance wall with other players all kind of vying for the same few hundred points. Or 100 trophy, I should say. Okay, early launch is going to cost me. I'm going to lose this one. Yep, he's way ahead of me. Alright, took a loss on that one. It's unfortunate, but I'll see. Okay. What do we got? Let's see. Yeah, blue car. Okay. I think after this race, I'm going to take a break, and then we'll come back a few hours from now to try this again. Because once I start getting opponents like this, I'm just gonna start losing more and more. It's not worth it to get bumped down too far. It's almost better to take an hour or two break and then come back. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. So took a 24-point loss, not a big deal. So at this point, take a break, go back to garage, and then we'll come back in a few hours. All right, I am back after a few hours. So starting right back off, moving forward from the 800s to the 900s. This time, I think I've given enough time and enough of a gap that I can get to 1200 without a problem. Well, not necessarily without a problem, but get to 1200. So as you can see, some other cars have now moved up the rankings, so I'm able to face cars I can beat, and I'm going to finish running until I get to 1200. Then we'll figure out if I'm going to do more. I don't think so, because after getting the car, I'm going to want to check it out a little bit, possibly build it partially to see if it works the same way as the white Cento that I already have. The other thing I suspect is that you're not going to be able to lock in both of them for separate slots. So I'm going to test that theory out as well once I have both cars. In any case, moving right along here, 900 plus at this point with the trophy count, so I'm about 222 points or trophies away from getting that blue Cento. All right, back to the 300 again. Launching this thing is key. If you can launch it and get the nitrous to go off, you should do all right. You're not going to beat the guys that are really, really good, but against most players, at least I have a fair fighting chance here. So moving through that one should bump me up now over well, not quite. Yeah, over 1,000. I should definitely hit over 1,000 with this win. 6.984, 43 trophy, bang. 20 gold gained. Now again, I don't see these rewards being all that great. The only thing here that is really good is that car. So I definitely want to get that car. That's kind of the point of this showdown here. Okay, let's see what we get as an opponent. I suspect I won't get too many of those blue cars right now. Cento is a good choice. It's fast, but it won't stand up to the 300. So this is again an easy win. Okay, launched too early, so this is not going to be a 6.9 run, but it's more than enough, I think, to beat the Cento at least. See what I ran there. Probably 7 second. 7:002. Yep. I knew from the launch that it probably wouldn't be a 6.9 second run, but it was enough to beat the Cento. All right, moving right along. 1072, 130 trophies to go. The question is, how many races will it take me to get there? 1057. All right. Let's see what happens here. Got to get that launch right. Oh, that one's better. This should be a good run. And wind. Now that car was a little bit behind me. I did a 7. That car did a 7:099. Neither one of us did super good, but obviously I did a little better than he did, and therefore I was able to pull a win out of it. 100 trophies to go. I keep wanting to say points, but it's actually trophies. But I'm looking at the trophy count versus the ranking. I don't really care about the ranking. Again, it's the trophy that we're going for here. 1200s to go. Here we go. Wait. Ah, crap. Nitrous didn't work that time. Oh, man. That killed my run. I don't know what I did wrong there. That nitrous didn't activate. But it does happen. You just kind of have to roll with it and move right along here. So again, without the nitrous activating properly, that was a 7.2 run. That's really terrible. Even against some slower cars, I would have lost. So that was a really bad run. But it happens, you know, sometimes you just don't get a good run. 1074 dropped me a little bit, but again, you always gain more than you lose. So I'm not particularly worried about losing here and there. Taking 5 or 6 in a row, though, that will totally ruin your night. But as far as losing, say, 1 or 2 here, oh man, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to end up losing this. That's too close. That is too close. That's going to be a loss. That's a win. Oh my god, I won. Unbelievable. I did not expect that at all. Alright. Now the car's in sight. You can see it. 1200 reward is the car. I'm at 1112. Come on. Let's get some wins in here. No. Oh, okay, 300. I can handle a 300. I just don't want to run into those blue cars at this point. I really want to just be able to have a shot at winning each race. This one, oh man, I'm gonna lose this one too. Damn it. I lost that one. Yeah, the other one I somehow squeezed out a win, but that was far too close to be a win. Far too close. Usually, even if you're slightly ahead visually, if it's that close, it's still a loss. So I'm kind of used to it now. I don't get upset, but when I see them that close, that looks like it's going to be a loss for me for the most part. All right, bump back down into the 1,000 range. That kind of sucks, but all right, get it together and get these wins. Okay, nitrous activated. This is looking good. No, it's not looking. Oh man, don't tell me I lost that one too. Please not be a loss. Oh, thank you. It's a win. It's a win. All right. As long as it's a win, that'll give me the points I need to move forward. Wow, I drove terrible on that one. That was bad. 2,000th. Or 1,000. I beat him barely. Barely. On his end, he might even look like he was ahead of me slightly. That was really, really close. $300. Okay. All right, we have a chance as long as I focus. Got to get that launch. Got it. All right. Nitrous is good. Everything's looking good. I think he botched his launch somehow. He must have. There's no way he's that far back if he got the launch perfectly. Probably went to try to launch perfect to get the nitrous going and ended up, you know, launching a little too late or too early and kind of, let me see here. So we had the identical speed at the end, so it's all in the launch there. He launched a little bit too late. Okay, a positive launch in this game actually isn't good for you. You want either perfect or slightly negative generally is more helpful than a full positive. As a result, what happened is I think he went to get nitrous first and failed and probably bounced the needle because he had a pretty long 0 to 60 time. And that's the problem with the instant nitrous method. If you get it wrong, it doesn't come off. It kind of screws you. What is this? What? He must have selected the wrong car and forgot about it or something, because there's no way that car is going to make it this far up. So, you know, it makes you wonder, but it happens. I mean, if it's a Bugatti you can use in the Showdown, you happen to be using it for something else, you don't pay attention, guess what? You're going to end up losing. Okay, I almost came in here with a stock Bugatti of a different type because I was looking at it. Then I was about to click on Showdown and I was like, oh no, don't want that. Now that one looks like it might be fully maxed actually, but Lestor picked the wrong car. Now that should push me over. Let's see if I get the yes, got the car. Okay, so got the trophies, got the car. Come on. Oh wait, I need to click on it, right? Oh, phew, I thought it froze. Okay, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do one more race, and then I'm gonna go and take a look at the car. All right, one more race. Okay, 1207, 1240. Here we go. Oh, no nitrous again. Jesus. Oh my God. Come on. Alright, well. So, this is going to drop my trophy back under 1200. But, since the car was already delivered to me, let's go back to garage. And let's make sure we got the car. Because I think once it's delivered, even if you lose the trophies back below 1200, the car's already in your inbox. So, it doesn't matter. You can still collect it. And I think I'm right on this. So, let's go and take a three rewards. Hello. Oh, the bullet upgrade's trying to arrive. Okay, let's ignore that for now and let's get that car. 1, 2, there it is. The car's here. So when you claim a car, it doesn't automatically come into your garage. You have to click on the actual car reward to get the delivery. So keep that in mind. If it's in your inbox and you just click claim, it's not going to come. This is not an issue for those of us who had claimed cars before, but if this is the first showdown you want a car in, you might be unpleasantly surprised and think that somehow there's a glitch and you can't get your car. Well, there it is, the blue Cento. So I'm going to look into building this, and then I'll compare it to the white one as far as whether this is also a good live racer. And that basically concludes our little run in Showdown, the Supercar Showdown for this season. I'm going to keep running it, but I probably won't be doing another update as far as video is concerned. So let me know what you think. You know, with the 300, obviously it's not that hard, but any other car might be a struggle at this point in the showdown, being that it's the first day. If you like my video, please leave a like, and if you like my channel and would like to get notifications when I put up videos like this, hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell so that you get notifications. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.